Hey y'all, what it is, what it do? It's your girl, it's your fave, Brittany, back better another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is, I know what it is. We know that your girl posts frequently. All right, y'all, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing Dougie bow. All right, Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. Y'all, I just wrapped up Room Hate Season 2. So now I'm only doing Baddies West. I'm waiting on Las Vegas Playboys to come out. Y'all give me some ideas of some shows that y'all would want to watch on my Patreon down in the comment section. And y'all, I was a week. I went in my comments and started replying back to some of y'all today. Baby, why somebody said, I thought you quit YouTube. You ain't posted in 2 days. I was hollering, not quit. One thing about it, y'all, I will never quit. I will never quit. And I never quit. I really love what I do. This has always been my dream job. So I'll never quit. I'll never quit on you guys. I never quit. Period. Point and blank. All right. And then too, the streets was very dry. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know, it was a little stuff here and there. That's why y'all got the video y'all got earlier. But for the most part, the streets was dry for the 4th of July. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely feel as though this was a good episode. Y'all know sometimes I have to give y'all a little summary in the beginning. This is a really, really good episode. I was very much so entertained. I definitely feel as though Alexis did her thing to that girl who was like, I think I'm gonna need to get that. Alexis got that. Who shocked me? Who shocked the world was Legacy. I was happy for Legacy because, girl, go get your lick back. I know that's right. Clear her down. Okay, she gonna sneak you. She thought that she was getting you season 1, season 3. You got her. Don't blame you. She got that. She was in there. Nugs had sat up there and said that when what's her name? Kennedy turned around, she tore Key Baby up. That was not the case for me. I definitely don't feel as though she just whooped Key Baby down like that. You know, it was a good fade, but I definitely don't feel like Key Baby got tore whooped. Minnie is definitely fading to the background. I see what they saying. After this little incident with Amber, slowly to the background. Let's talk about Carbon. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think Carbon is a pretty girl. But if it wasn't for the confessionals, I wouldn't know who Carbon was. Not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't know who she was, what she was talking about. I'd be like, who is that? Is she, with production? Like, who is this girl? I'm not saying that, we're always looking for everybody to run a fade. But a lot of times, if you're not going to run your fades, you're going to give personality. Like, I will say, for example, YG on Dollhouse. YG don't necessarily want to fight, but I do feel as though the whole time, every time you see her, she's giving personality. I don't think Carbon gave personality till they got to the club. And again, we're getting confessionals, and it's not even like the confessionals are really eating like that. It's more so, you're giving your opinion, but I'm still like, who is this girl? Like, who is she? So I don't think Ferrari would have been wrong to send her home, because she want to be friends with everybody off the camera, but it's like, baby, this is a show. You need to be buddy friendly on the camera, if anything. Now, even though Minnie was doing too much, and I'm not gonna lie, Minnie was definitely doing too much, but Minnie shouldn't have been on the list either. Who should have been number 1 on that list was Amber. And I feel as though last week they said Amber needed to go home, and Amber made the list. I'm trying to figure out why Amber name did not come out of Ferrari's mouth, because Amber should have been number 1. Her, Cuban, Key Baby, but Amber for sure should have been on that list. And y'all complaining about Minnie going to sleep, but y'all said Minnie was getting on y'all nerves. She was doing too much, and y'all wanted her to sober up. Now pick which one y'all want her to do: sober up, or stay drunk and keep sipping. She needed to go to sleep, in my opinion, because she was doing a lot. Obviously she was irritating y'all. So if anything, y'all needed her to skip out on the club, and for her to, rest up because she was doing a lot the day before. So we get to Caribbean and she's like, she wasn't feeling it. She felt like all they was doing was looking for her to fight. I'm not going to say that because I do feel as though now this TV is trying to move in a different direction. So I don't think it was that, but I mean, no shade. It's not giving personality, so the next best thing is to fight. Obviously, number one, we want y'all to fight, but if you're not going to do that, then you need to come with a bomb personality. Personality need to be on the toppest of the shape, and it was given neither one until y'all got in the club. Okay, y'all get in the club, y'all doing something, but what's the club for us as the viewers? We see the club for 2 seconds with voiceovers. Like, ain't nobody stuck in the club. Even though, y'all did seem lit. Y'all was lit in the club. What is that for us, the viewers? You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, your confessional is supposed to eat. Like, you supposed to be giving commentary down if you ain't doing it in the scene. It's supposed to be like, yeah, because Legacy tore, baby. Legacy said, give me that snatch. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you supposed to be overly animated, in my opinion. Or, funny, overly animated, giving good commentary. You're just supposed to be giving. And I don't feel as though you were giving anything in your confessionals, and then you just there in the scene. You ain't really doing it in the scene, but just sitting there. So, yeah, you need to go home. The only thing I gotta say about Key Baby is it seemed like Key Baby don't want to be here. Like, when you listen to her and her confessionals, her tone come off as like, I'm doing y'all a favor by me being here. Y'all should just be happy with my presence. And maybe I'm reading it wrong, but I don't know, like, when she in her confessional talking, when she talking, it's just like, I don't have to be here. I'm giving y'all opportunity to have my presence in the building. I'm helping y'all out. And it's like, no, you're not. And she didn't stand out. She was quiet. She was put to the back burner till Nugs, said something about fighting them about the room. But even after the room situation, we didn't see her again. Jules shouldn't have been on the chopping block whatsoever. My thing about Jules is she probably did turn down after she got done fighting Kayla, because mind you, she was fade after fade after fade. She was fighting for Amber, then turned around and had to fight for herself. She got 2 big titties sitting on the side of her head. Like, I get it. At one point, the girl needed to evaluate, who was she here for, her or Amber. So I understand her being a little turned down at the club. And then she had these dots on her face. I understand her not necessarily being in the mood to turn up. So Kennedy then ends up trying to take up for Caribbean, saying, oh, but she did more than Lauren. I understand why Lauren and Key Baby are confused. Because if you up here dancing with me, shark, da, 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 shark, da, 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 doing the TikToks, and you turn around and then call me out to help somebody else out, we not doing that. And they already said that Kennedy was picking and choosing. And Kennedy is funny. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. She had me hollering with some of these confessionals. These confessional reads, she's reading. But she give me corny too. I ain't gonna lie. You could tell she's the youngest on the cast. And I do feel as though she be thirsty for a moment. She do. Like, she be talking when ain't nobody talking to her. She's doing a lot. So Kennedy and Lauren are going back and forth. I will say the way Lauren argues is very childish. I do need her to grow up a little bit with her arguments, because her arguments don't be giving 20s. It be giving 19, 18. Shut up, talk to me. Shut up. I'm gonna make you shut up. Fight me. Like, the way she said is very childish. So Kennedy got the upper hand and was like, you look a mess. I'm not gonna lie. For whatever reason, when she said it at that point, it was funny because Lauren did sound like a child a little bit. And Lauren was like, I'm gonna make you look a mess. She was like, you look a mess. Like, you look a mess. You're getting riled up for what? Ferrari is hilarious. Ferrari is so funny. So the girl, they revealed that, she was breastfeeding. She just had a baby. And that's why she was in the bathroom all morning. Ferrari, I don't know that. But I didn't know that. Like, the victim is going to come out so quick. But 2, she didn't know that. This is why you need to know your cast a little more, Ferrari. That show, that you're not getting to know your cast. Because if you were to get to know your cast, you would know that, hey, she just had a baby. She has to pump all that out, da da da. And my thing is this, too. What are we doing with the milk? Is somebody coming to pick the milk up from you? Like, how are we doing the milk situation? I need to know. And I think with Caribbean, too, if she just became a new mom, shout out to her. Congratulations to her. I think, this probably too is like her first time, going out ever since she had her baby, and that's probably like another reason why she's not really giving fighter. She just had a baby. Her body is probably, feeling it, so I could understand her just want to be chill, want to, just be a girl's girl and want to relax and just want to be around other women. I could understand that. Now, I definitely think that the way Ferrari did it was stupid, but Ferrari ends up saying that everybody's on probation. Probation for what? This is what I think. They were never going to eliminate the girls because, mind you, that day they would have to get them a plane ticket out, Spirit, first class. And they didn't feel like doing it. I think they had already got all the girls' information and stuff as far as booking the flight to Cancun. And that was just going to be that. Regardless if you was born or not, they had already paid for the flights to Cancun. So it really was no probation or whatever the case was. It was given more like, we already got these tickets, so y'all gonna come. It's not like they got the tickets the day of. They probably had to, go and book all this stuff in advance. So everybody was gonna come regardless of if you gave or if you didn't give. Now, the Martin Luther King speech, after the dumb thing that she tried to pull off with the probation, I do think it was real. It's a lot of girls that do need to get out the shadows. It's a lot of girls that do need to step it up. So I'm not mad at her for saying that. But also, too, if y'all just want to laugh, please go back and just watch this little part. But please watch Alexis. The whole time Alexis was doing something, whether she mean mugging, hitting that vape hard, whatever. Like, Alexis was doing something. That had me laughing while they was out there because she just kept moving. Every time they would turn that camera back around, you would just see her doing something else. Like, the little thing that I paused on, she giving Sasha Fierce right now. Like, girl, I was hollering. And that is true. This is the top show, so a lot of the girls do need to bring it. Y'all know what y'all signed up for. It's Young and Reckless. It's not, first season of just a little whack show. This is Young and Reckless, so you girls do need to give it up and come and do y'all thing. Top show. Like, let's make it count. Hennessy just got here and is talking. Like, why are you talking? Yeah, don't be in the shadows. Just step it up. I know, Miss. I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight. Is not talking. Like, didn't you just jump somebody? Be quiet. Now they finally started picking the PJ picks, and I want to talk about some of them. So they picked Yaz, Blue, Psy, Legacy, Goodie, Nugs, Kayla, Zanaya, Hennessy, and Key. Okay, now my picks. This is mine. This is who I would have picked, but then we're going to talk about who they picked. I would have picked Jules, Nugs, Legacy, Zanaya, Hennessy, Kayla, Alexis, Lauren, and Kennedy. That's who I personally would have picked because I feel as though all of them have been giving. But, okay, Yaz, I don't feel like Yaz should be on a PJ because she's a follower. No shade. Blue, Snow Blue barely wanted to get out there. And she ran like one fade and went on by her business. Yeah, no. Sai has done nothing but got beat up this whole time. Yeah, no. Legacy, yes. The Goodie girl just came in, never gave anything. She shouldn't be on it. Nug should be on it. Kayla should be on it. Zanaya should be on it. Hennessy, to an extent, should be, but also shouldn't, because if it weren't for Kayla fighting Zanaya, she wouldn't have fought. So, like, you should be on there, but not really. And I know I put it on my list too, but now I'm thinking about it, like, you should be on there, but at the same time, you shouldn't be on there because you ain't really did nothing. And then Key, I don't feel like Key should be on there either. But I do think that Kennedy was doing too much. Like, yes, I get what you're saying. It did make sense. It probably wasn't Ferrari's picks, or if it was Ferrari, it probably was Ferrari, Naya, and Legacy, or just Ferrari and Naya picks more so. And they came up with that together. Now, why did they put Key on there? I don't know. But if I can say why would they put Key, I'm gonna also say why would they put Side? Why would they put Goodie? Why would they put Blue? Why would they put Yaz? You know, it's a lot of people that I'm like, why would y'all put them on? But two, I do think that it's weird that, you know, Kennedy called it out and was like, but she was just on probation, like, da da da. And regardless of, you know, her point that was being made, I don't think that she should have got no brownie points for that. And if y'all, because y'all did give her the brownie points, Key should have got off what she was mad at right then and there. And even with Alexis, I feel as though when Alexis seen Goodie go up, she should have got her issue off right then and there too. She should have said, "Hey, I've been fine. I've been doing what I need to do. How come she get on the PJ and she ain't did nothing but tongue kiss a girl down? She ain't did nothing. So yeah, we not doing that." But Alexis did get down when she mad at. But I don't know. Key Baby here, but she ain't here for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. She can come and go. I don't really be stunning her. And here go Ferrari. We all going to the same place. It shouldn't even matter. Now, Ferrari, be for real. You know it matters. It absolutely matters. Regardless if we going to the same place or not, it matters. It's the PJ. Y'all the ones who made it a big deal. So it matters. She did look like mustard. I ain't gonna lie. I hate the yellow wig on her. I just told y'all that when I did the panel. I hate the yellow wig on her. And yes, she can be mad at that. You ruined her opportunity. She probably had never been on a PJ before. And 10 times, I ain't gonna lie to you, 10 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, they not gonna bring her back. They're not. I mean, she could be like Sai, but 10 times out of 10, they probably not gonna bring Key Baby back. I don't see why they would, because she really ain't been doing nothing for real, for real. She been getting out there, but again, she's neither here nor there. But you did mess up that girl opportunity to fly on a PJ because you a hater. Like, I would have thought you too. I'd have been mad too. One thing can't nobody say about Lexi is that she don't have no heart. And the girl is getting better at fine. I ain't gonna lie to you. But she got heart. One thing about it, Nelson, I wish you would. And the wish came true. Because she said, girl, stop wishing when I will grant it. Okay, I will give you what you're looking for. My thing is this, Nugs, you was not playing with her. Even if you wasn't about to really throw the food, you know y'all ain't friends. So why would you even be quote unquote playing with her, being like, oh, you know, I played like I was about to throw the food. I'm just playing with her. Y'all ain't friends like that. Don't play with me. Alexis goes in popping into Goodie. I don't think she wrong because Goodie don't deserve to be there on the PJ. I don't, and I'm not mad at her for calling it out. I wish she would have called it out in the parking lot, and maybe she did, and they just ain't catching on camera. But she said what she said. Honestly, to me, Alexis is one of my faves, and one thing I'm loving about her is the fact that she's wearing her natural hair. I love a girlie that's gonna wear that natural hair. Like, you know, it's not a lot of women on TV who wear their natural hair and are proud of it, and you know, a ponytail here, a updo style here and there. So the fact that she's wearing it, she's eating it up. And yeah, I don't think she's wrong for calling out Goodie because Goodie shouldn't have been on the PJ. She said what she said. I didn't take it as Alexis hating on Goodie. I never took it as that. I took it as more like you wasn't doing nothing and you had just got there. Like literally you had just got there. So you haven't did anything in the little 2 minutes that you've been here to deserve to be on a plane. We've been here an hour and 30 and I've been doing the most. Like, no, I don't think she wrong. Not only that, she like, oh, I could take my commercial flight and I could upgrade it to first class. I hate when people say stuff like that because that lets me know y'all have never really been in first class or y'all haven't had the opportunity to really look at a flight, like look how much, and just depending on who you fly with too. Like, baby, Delta is expensive. Delta is very expensive. Okay, Delta is high. Southwest is more, you know, here and there, but even with them, they could try it sometimes. They could try it. But I'm just trying to figure out what flights do y'all take where it's just giving upgrade to first class. Like, first class is expensive. Says to somebody who's been on something similar to first, maybe not right at first, but maybe second class. Girl, first class is very expensive. Like, unless you got points or something. but it's expensive. Now to me, Goodie messed up when she looked around. Because obviously, everybody was eating their food. Everybody was trying to see what it was going to give. So when she looked around and was like, this 5-9 over here, come play with it if you want to. I think that's where she messed up. Because you looking to see who the audience. And the audience is there. The audience is absolutely there. But I really think that's where she messed up. Because honestly, you already knew you couldn't fight. Like, no shade. You had already knew that you weren't no fighter. So the fact that you like, oh, this 5-9 over here, like, y'all ain't ready for this. Da 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 da. But you wasn't ready for Alexis. Da 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 da. Cause she don't play. And when Alexis hit the corner to turn back around, it's the I might need that. Alexis said, huh? You must have didn't see me give it up because, again, she was only there for 2 minutes. Alexa had been there for 1 hour and 30. So Goodie didn't see what Alexa was bringing to the table. She told me something. You heard what I said. Alexa said, come on, the field, let's run it. Baby, so they get in the field. In the beginning, Alexa still had that blanket in her hand, only one shoe off. So security breaks it up. Alexa throws that blanket down to the floor because she said, I don't need that right now. I am not cold, baby. I am hot and I'm ready to get in the paint. She take that other shoe off real quick and starts getting right up in there with Goodie. Goodie ain't know what to do. Goodie was in shock because Goodie was just standing there. Alexis had one hand on wig, one hand throwing. Pow, 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 pow. Told her stop playing with her. Goodie stopped playing with her. Simple. Goodie told me some face still good. Girl, let it go. You're embarrassed. We know you're not the first to get beat up. Just shh. Silence. And walk off. No attitude. Just walk off. Simple. And you can tell Goodie ain't been in no fight in a long time because she was like, I love that. See you later, bum. It's like, girl, just let it go. You lost. What Tika said, no, Dolly, you lost. Like, just take your L, babes. Baby, so Lexi said, this is my episode. Baby, look at Kayla's face when Lexi comes with that super soaker, bow, and yanks Sai right out that chair, and I don't blame her. I don't feel bad for Sai. Sai deserves everything that is happening to her this season. She deserves it all. She deserves the world, and Lexi is giving it to her. I don't blame her, because she right. That girl yanked her up out that chair, came like that, and dragged her, out of that building. And it wasn't necessary. So I don't blame Legacy for getting her lick back. Get your lick back. Get down where you mad at every time. Because that ain't spare you. So you shouldn't spare her. Simple. I turn my head and I blink only once. I only got one blink out, then boom. Lauren and Kennedy is getting into it. So Lauren is begging for the first. She's like, can we please? I'm like, did you see anybody else begging? You just seen these running, okay? So get out there and run it. Like, why you keep asking production? Can I? Baby, this is not Mother May I. Get out there, run your phase, do your thing. So Key Baby said, if you're not going to run her, I am. And she made Kennedy turn around. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say Kennedy just stomped or beat her down. But looking at it for real, Kennedy got more hits in than Key Baby. So I will give the fade to her. But Nugs, she turned around and she whooped your ass. It didn't give that. Nah. It didn't give that. It didn't give that. It gave, you ain't win. But it didn't give ass whooping. It didn't give that. And my thing is with Key Baby, you talking about something, I'm a hard thinker. And I just had to keep thinking. She really got me like, this my thing right here. When it happened, I can understand you being in shock because y'all was just doing TikToks. And you never really look for a broad to, stab you in the back like that. You don't. And I can understand that. Because, you be thinking everybody is genuine. So I can understand that part. But it shouldn't have took you to be hard thinking once y'all got to the office. By the time Alexis jumped off on Goodie, or her and Goodie was getting into it, you should have been had your hibachi plate to the side and went ahead and got that. If anything, by the time y'all got in the office, you should have been one of the first to catch her fade because she did mess you up from being on the PJ, and you wanted to be on the PJ, girl. I wanted you on the PJ. Like, we all were rooting for you to be on the PJ. I wasn't for real. But, you should have been on the PJ. So, no, I think that you definitely should have got that with her like as soon as y'all came in. Now it shouldn't have. It really didn't take no overthinking. You know, when it came to Nugs, you didn't overthink Nugs. So I don't understand why you're overthinking with Kennedy. Lexi said, how about round two? Love it here. Get her. Was taking side everywhere that she didn't want to go. Yeah, baby, this ain't season one. This season three. Big legacy in the building. I know that's right. Perhaps around three? Girl, eating. It's the I'm sick of you. I said, baby, her and Ivory must be cool or something. Y'all know when Ivory fight and when she fight down, she gonna hit the I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I feel as though when a hit the I'm sick of you, you know she tired for real. Like that is Ivory's key phrase. When she finna fight you down, she gonna tell you that she's sick of you. So the fact that Legacy was like, I'm sick of you. Oh, girl. She knew she was eating. She knew she was tearing her. I love it. And my thing is this. They keep bringing you back. I feel as though this like Legacy really did her thing on this fade right here. Because obviously they kept bringing Sai back to fight her. So it's like, okay, you know what? Season 3, you gonna come back. You gonna keep coming back to fight me? Okay, we gonna fight. I'm gonna show you. Like this time we fight for real. Like I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna let you know this how it really goes. So I don't blame her. Like get that, get her. Plenty of more where it came from when we're continuously getting you off the ground. It's crazy, Sai. Hush again. Shh. Take your L and walk away. L, shh, walk off, no attitude. Side telling Legacy to, you know, keep her head on a swivel, I think is delusional. You're nobody for her to be keeping her head on a swivel. You're not going to do anything. You haven't done anything this whole time, so it'd be delusional of you to think that she would think to keep her head on a swivel the whole time. Like, girl, boo. So we get back into Kennedy and Lauren is upset, and I understand, like, she didn't have necessarily the time to prepare and to get really cute and get really glam. She had to just, you know, throw some shit in the bag and, you know, wish for the best. So I can understand that. But again, I don't think that you need to keep asking production permission to catch a fade. It's 3 people that ain't got into a fade now. Okay, Kennedy was in one of those fades. As she's sitting up here beatboxing, rapping for us, you could have been walking across trying to go get that. I understand that was getting to you because you probably didn't feel like you looked at the best. You probably didn't. And I'm not gonna lie, you didn't. Your quick weave was quick weaving, and you know it was, and you did the best that you could, and that's just that. Your confessional look eased though. I ain't gonna lie to you, your confessional look definitely eased down, but I do need you to get that with her. Like she is talking too much, and you need to put her in her place. Simple. And no shade for real. Kennedy is definitely not the best fighter. She do got a big mouth on her. I definitely feel as though Alexis definitely did her thing. I'm not gonna say that she was just dog walking Kennedy or anything, but Kennedy, I think Kennedy think that she could fight better than she actually can. She's not really just whooping the girls down like she thinks she is. I do feel as though she got that with Key Baby, but only because she was him more. It's just like she's not just tearing the girls through there. For all that mouth that she got, you would think that she really beating the girls down. It's not giving beat down. But that's all I got for you guys in this one. Next week, they are going to Cancun. So can't wait to see what they bring us. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.